Above the firmament, the crystal stretches wide, a terrifying splendor where the secrets hide. High above the sapphire stone, a likeness takes its form, rising from the whirlwind in the center of the storm. I see the gleam of amber burning bright within the fire, a silhouette of majesty that lifts the spirit higher. From the waist and upward and the waist and down below, a radiance of glory like a furnace in its glow. He sits upon the summit where the light and dark collide, with the weight of every kingdom and the turning of the tide. It is the appearance of the likeness of the Lord, sharper than the metal of a double-edged sword, like the bow within the cloud upon a rainy day. Every knee shall tremble and the pride shall melt away. In the presence of the vision, I fall upon my face, a heavy hand of justice and a silent breath of grace. Then the earth and heaven flee before the great white throne, no hiding from the brilliance of the King who sits alone. The books are open wide beneath the gaze of holy eyes, every secret whisper and the master by disguise. The sea gives up its cargo and the grave gives up its dead, standing in the stillness for the words that must be said. Judgment is a river flowing steady, cold and deep, keeping every promise that the ancient spirits keep. If your name is missing from the book of life today, the fire and the shadow are the only things that stay. It is the appearance of the likeness of the Lord, sharper than the metal of a double-edged sword, like the bow within the cloud upon a rainy day. Every knee shall tremble and the pride shall melt away. In the presence of the vision, I fall upon my face, a heavy hand of justice and a silent breath of grace. Commanding is the silence when the final sentence falls, echoing forever through the high and jasper walls. Authority is absolute, the verdict is complete, casting down the crowns beneath the sovereign golden feet. There is no room for pleading and there is no room for flight, when the truth is standing naked in the center of the light. The Alpha and Omega, the beginning and the end, a force that doesn't break and a will that doesn't bend. It is the appearance of the likeness of the Lord, sharper than the metal of a double-edged sword, like the bow within the cloud upon a rainy day. Every knee shall tremble and the pride shall melt away. In the presence of the vision, I fall upon my face, a heavy hand of justice and a silent breath of grace. I walk among the lamps of golden light, my eyes are flames that pierce the darkest night. I know your labor and your patience, so how you have stayed within the lines of my control. But you have left a fire that you once knew, the first devotion that was born inside of your view. Remember now the height from which you fell, or I will come to move your lamp and break the spell. To him who overcomes, I give the tree, the fruit of life that blossoms in the sanctuary. He who has ears, let him hear what the Spirit says. The first and the last, the one who walked among the dead. I hold the 7 stars within my steady right hand. My word is the law that echoes across every land. Fear not the suffering, for the chains they try to bind. For I have the crown of life for the faithful to find. To Smyrna I speak of the poverty and the pain, but you are rich in spirit, though they mock your name. Be faithful unto death and you shall never die. The second death will pass you by. Beneath the sky in Pergamum I see where Satan holds his throne. You keep my name despite the seas the enemy is sown. But some among you hold to idols and to lust. Repent before my double-edged sword turns your pride to dust. To him who overcomes I give the hidden bread, a white stone with a name that only the chosen have read. And I a tear of your love and service never cease, but you allow the prophetess to break the holy peace. Her bed of suffering is a debt that she must pay, unless she turns from all the work she leads astray. I search the minds and hearts of every living soul, to give to each of you the measure of your own control. Hold fast to what you have until I finally appear. The morning star is rising as the dawn is drawing near. Authority I give to rule the nations with the rod. The power of the heavens granted by the hand of God. The Spirit speaks in shadows and in blinding light. Listen to the message in the middle of the night. The seven stars are glowing in my steady palm. A sovereign announcement in a cold and heavy calm.
I see the dust rising off the desert floor tonight. A million voices unified beneath the fading light. They gave their word, they said whatever you command we do. But they don't know the weight of what they're walking into. Go tell the people, wash their robes and set the boundaries thin. For 3 days preparation till the holy work begins. No hand shall touch the base, no foot shall tread upon the stone, or face the silent penalty of entering the zone. The atmosphere is thickening, the oxygen is low. We're waiting for the signal, for the trumpet blast to blow. It's the authority, the heavy cloud upon the peak. The fire is descending and the world is feeling weak. It's the authority, the thunder rolling through the air, a terrifying presence that you feel from everywhere. Don't gaze too long, don't cross the line. Stay back and hold your breath. Between the glory and the fire lies the shadow of our death. Morning broke with lightning strikes and smoke began to billow. No comfort in the sanctuary, no peace upon the pillow. Mount Sinai is a furnace, now it's shaking at the core. A cinematic rumble that we never felt before. The trumpet sound is growing loud, a long and piercing strain. It echoes through the valley floor and vibrates through the rain. Moses leads them to the edge to meet the one who calls, while majesty is breaking down the psychological walls. Controlled and calm, the prophet speaks. The answer comes in deep, a voice of many waters while the rest of nature sleeps. It's the authority, the heavy cloud upon the peak. The fire is descending and the world is feeling weak. It's the authority, the thunder rolling through the air, a terrifying presence that you feel from everywhere. Don't gaze too long, don't cross the line. Stay back and hold your breath. Between the glory and the fire lies the shadow of our death. Step into the darkness where the light is hidden well, a story that the elders and the children's children tell. He descended in the flame, he descended in the might, a pillar of the smoke against the canvas of the night. Every heart is pounding like a
chest. Put your pride away because you're failing every test. This is holy ground, this is sacred space and time. A terrifying ladder that the soul is forced to climb. It's the authority, the heavy cloud upon the peak. The fire is descending and the world is feeling weak. It's the authority, the thunder rolling through the air. A terrifying presence that you feel from everywhere. Don't gaze too long, don't cross the line. Stay back and hold your breath. Between the glory and the fire lies the shadow of our death.
I see the heavens parting like a heavy velvet veil. A white horse descends where the mortal spirits fell. His eyes are burning lamps of fire searching through the dark. On his head are many crowns, each one a holy spark. He is called the faithful and he is called the true, judging with a justice that the world never knew. He wears a robe dipped in blood from the winepress of the wrath, leaving trails of crimson on his solitary path. No one knows the name he bears written on his skin, but the word of God is coming to settle every sin. King of kings and Lord of lords is written on his thigh. Watch the stars surrender as he captivates the sky. In righteousness he makes his war with the sharp and double sword. Every knee is hitting ground at the presence of the Lord. It is awe and it is terror, it is beauty in the flame. Everything is silent at the mention of the name. Who is this coming from Edom with his garment stained in red? Marching in his greatness while the earth begins to dread. He is trotting out the vintage in his anger and his might, and the blood of all his enemies is splashed across the light. For the day of his vengeance was settled in his heart, and the year of his redeemed is about to finally start. He looked and there was no one left to help or to uphold, so his own arm brought salvation as the ancient seers told. He will tread them in his fury till the wine press overflows, while the magnitude of glory is the only thing that grows. When he comes in flaming fire with his angels by his side, there is nowhere left to run and there is nowhere left to hide. He deals out retribution to the ones who would not know, banished from his presence where the living waters flow. But to those who waited for him, there is glory in the sight. When the darkness is consumed by the heavy weight of light, hey, kings and Lord of lords is written on his thigh. Watch the stars surrender as he captivates the sky. In righteousness he makes his war with the sharp and double sword. Every knee is hitting ground at the presence of the Lord. It is awe and it is terror, it is beauty in the flame. Everything is silent at the mention of the name. He rules them with the rod of iron, firm and cold as stone, executing judgment from the center of the throne. The winepress of the fierceness of the Almighty is complete as the kingdoms of the world lay their crowns beneath his feet. Behold, the rider comes. I I see the portal opening in the velvet sky. A voice like trumpets calling me to come up high. No need for gravity when spirit takes the lead. I'm stepping through the veil to see the ancient seed. There is an emerald rainbow circling round the base, reflecting light upon a cold and holy face. 24 elders falling down upon the floor. They're casting gold and diamonds by the heavy door. The air is thick with power, you can taste the weight. Standing at the threshold of the iron gate. Holy is the one who was and is to come. Listen to the rhythm of the thunder drum. Glory and the honor to the one who sits where the lightning flashes and the mountain splits. You are worthy of the power and the crown, while the whole creation bows its body down, 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 down. 4 living creatures with 1,000 open eyes, watching every secret underneath the skies. One like a lion and the other like an ox, breaking all the seals and all the heavy locks. One has a face of man and one a flying bird, speaking out the loudest truth you've ever heard. 6 wings of fire folding in the holy heat, burning on the pavement by the sovereign's feet. There is no sun or moon within this atmosphere, just the heavy presence and the holy fear. Holy is the one who was and is to come. Listen to the rhythm of the thunder drum. Glory and the honor to the one who sits where the lightning flashes and the mountain splits. You are worthy of the power and the crown, while the whole creation bows its body down, 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 down. Crystal sea of glasses stretching out so wide, nowhere for a fragile soul to run and hide. He holds the blueprint of the ending and the start. Fear is just a tremor in the mortal heart. They never rest by day and never rest by night, basking in the terror of the perfect light. This is the announcement of the coming rain, sovereign authority to break the chain. I'm caught within the vision of the throne of grace, staring at the glory of the hidden place. Holy is the one who was to come. Listen to the rhythm of the thunder drum. Glory and the honor to the one who sits where the lightning flashes and the mountain splits. You are worthy of the power and the crown, while the whole creation bows its body down, 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 down. I walk among the lamps of gold and light. My eyes are flames that pierce the darkest night. I know your labor and your patience, so how you have stayed within the lines of my control. But you have left the fire that you once knew, the first devotion that was born inside of you. Remember now the height from which you fell, or I will come to move your lamp and break the spell. To him who overcomes I give the tree, the fruit of life that blossoms in the sanctuary. Has ears, let him hear what the Spirit says. The first and the last, the one who walked among the dead. I hold the 7 stars
across every land, fear not the suffering or the chains they try to bind. For I have the crown of life for the faithful to find. To Smyrna I speak of the poverty and the pain, but you are rich in spirit, though they mock your name. Be faithful unto death, and you shall never die. The second death will pass you by beneath the sky. In Pergamum I see where Satan holds his throne. You keep my name despite the seeds the enemy has sown. But some among you hold to idols and to lust. Repent before my double-edged sword turns your pride to dust. To him who overcomes I give the hidden bread, a white stone with a name that only the chosen have read. And I ate raw, your love and service never cease, but you allow the prophetess to break the holy peace. Her bed of suffering is a debt that she must pay, unless she turns from all the work she leads astray. I search the minds and hearts of every living soul, to give to each of you the measure of your own control. Hold fast to what you have until I finally appear. The morning star is rising as the dawn is drawing near. Authority I give to rule the nations with a rod. The power of the heavens granted by the hand of God. The Spirit speaks in shadows and in blinding light. Listen to the message in the middle of the night. The 7 stars are glowing in my steady palm, a sovereign announcement in a cold and heavy calm.
I see the heavens parting like a heavy velvet veil. A white horse descends where the mortal spirits fail. His eyes are burning lamps of fire, searching through the dark. On his head are many crowns, each one a holy spark. He is called the faithful, and he is called the true, judging with a justice that the world never knew. He wears a robe dipped in blood from the winepress of the wrath, leaving trails of crimson on his solitary path. No one knows the name he bears written on his skin, but the word of God is coming to settle every sin. King of kings and Lord of lords is written on his thigh. Watch the stars surrender as he captivates the sky. In righteousness he makes his war with a sharp and double sword. Every knee is hitting ground at the presence of the Lord. It is awe and it is terror, it is beauty in the flame. Everything is silent at the mention of the name. Oh, who is this coming from Edom with his garment stained in red, watching in his greatness while the earth begins to dread? He is riding out the vintage in his anger and his might, and the blood of all his enemies is splashed across the light. For the day of his vengeance was settled in his heart, and the year of his redeemed is about to finally start. He looked and there was no one left to help or to uphold, so his own arm brought salvation as the ancient seers told. He will tread them in his fury till the winepress overflows, while the magnitude of glory is the only thing that grows. Kings and Lord of lords is written on his thigh. Watch the stars surrender as he captivates the sky. In righteousness he makes his war with a sharp and double sword. Every knee is hitting ground at the presence of the Lord.
of the name. He rules them with a rod of iron, firm and cold as stone, executing judgment from the center of the throne. The winepress of the fierceness of your mighty is complete, as the kingdoms of the world lay their crowns beneath his feet. Behold, the rider comes. I see the portal opening in the velvet sky. A voice like trumpets calling me to come up high. No need for gravity when spirit takes the lead. I'm stepping through the veil to see the ancient sea. There is an emerald rainbow circling around the base, reflecting light upon a cold and holy face. 24 elders falling down upon the floor. They're casting golden diamonds by the heavy door. The air is thick with power, you can taste the weight. Standing at the threshold of the iron gate. Holy is the one who was and is to come. Listen to the rhythm of the thunder drum. Glory and the honor to the one who sits where the lightning flashes and the mountain splits. You are worthy of the power and the crown, while the whole creation bows its body down. 4 living creatures with 1,000 open eyes, watching every secret underneath the skies. One like a lion and the other like an ox, breaking all the seals and all the heavy locks. One has a face of man and one a flying bird, speaking out the loudest truth you've ever heard. 6 wings of fire folding in the holy heat, burning on the pavement by the sovereign's feet. There is no sun or moon within this atmosphere, just the heavy presence and the holy fear. Holy is the one who was and is to come. Listen to the rhythm of the thunder drum. Glory and the honor to the one who sits where the lightning flashes and the mountain splits. You are worthy of the power and the crown, while the whole creation bows its body down. 4 living creatures with 1,000 open eyes, watching every secret underneath the skies. One like a lion and the other like an ox, breaking all the seals and all the heavy locks. One has a face of man and one a flying bird, speaking out the loudest truth you've ever heard. 6 wings of fire folding in the holy heat, burning on the pavement by the sovereign's feet. There is no sun or moon within this atmosphere, just the heavy presence and the holy fear. Holy is the one who was and is to come. Listen to the rhythm of the thunder drum. An angel descending, the key in his hand, a heavy chain swinging over hollowed out land. He sees the old serpent, the one they call the beast, bound him for 1,000 years while the wars all ceased. Threw him in the abyss and he locked it down tight. No more deception in the middle of the night, until the clock strikes and the cycle must turn. But for now there is peace while the heretics burn. I saw the thrones and the ones who sat there, given the power to judge in the cold morning air. Souls of the martyrs who refuse to mark, living and reigning while the world is still dark. It is the first resurrection, the holy and the blessed. On them the second death has no power or rest. They shall be priests of the Most High King, while the shadow of the valley starts to pull at the string. Feel the authority, feel the weight of the crown. When the heavens open up and the glory comes down, down, down. I watched till the thrones were all placed in a row, and the Ancient of Days took his seat in the glow. His garment was white as the fresh falling snow, and the hair of his head like the wool that we know. His throne was aflame with the wheels of pure fire, a river of burning for the souls who aspire. Thousands of thousands were serving his name. 10,000 times 10,000 stood in the flame. The court was convened and the records were spread. Every secret revealed, every word that was said. No place to run from the light in his eyes, as the truth of the ages begins to arise. It is the first resurrection, the holy and the blessed. On them the second death has no power or rest. They shall be priests of the Most High King, while the shadow of the valley starts to pull at the string. Fear the authority, feel the weight of the crown. When the heavens open up and the glory comes down. Then I saw a great white throne in the sky. Earth and the heavens fled away from his eyes. I saw the dead, the great and the small, standing before the one who created it all. The books were all open in another book too, the book of life, holding what is honest and true. The sea gave up dead and the grave did the same, judged by their works and the weight of their name. Death and the abyss thrown into the lake, the second death coming for the souls that would break. If your name isn't written in the book of the light, you disappear forever in the fire of the night. The judgment is final, the silence is loud. No more hiding in the back of the crowd. The king is presiding, the law is the word, the loudest announcement that the world ever heard.
He descends through the velvet of the midnight sky. No more questions left and no more asking why. With a chain in his hand and a key for the deep, while the rest of the world is beginning to weep. He lays hold of the dragon, that ancient old ghost, bound for a millennium by the heavenly host. Cast into the pit with a seal on the door, so the nations are led by the Spirit no more. It is cold and it is quiet as the darkness sets in. Final payment is rendered for the nature of sin. I see thrones in the distance where the martyrs reside, with the fire of the truth and the Spirit as guide. It is finished today as the King takes the crown. Every mountain will shake and the walls tumble down. The voice like the thunder and eyes like the flame. Every tongue will confess the weight of the name. From the first to the last, all the shadows must flee. In the silence of time, facing eternity, He is coming to reign and the world has to bow. There is no turning back from the weight of the now. And the rest of the day did not rise on the clay, till the 1,000 long years had all faded away. This the first resurrection for the holy and blessed, who are wearing the robes and are finding their rest. Over them the second death has no power or sting. They are priests of the light and the heralds of king. When the cycle is finished and the dragon is loose, he will gather the nations for one final truce. But the fire comes down from the heavens above, for the justice of God is the end of the love. To the lake of the sulfur where the torment will dwell, in the smoke of the ages, in the silence of hell. Today, as the king takes the crown, every mountain will shake and the walls tumble down. With a voice like the thunder and eyes like the flame, every tongue will confess the weight of the name. From the first to the last, all the shadows must flee. In the silence of time, facing eternity, he is coming to reign and the world has to bow. There is no turning back from the weight of the now. And I saw a great throne made of ivory and white, and the earth and the heavens, they fled from the sight. There was no place to hide from the gaze of the one, as the books were all open for the deeds that were done. And the sea gave up souls from the depths of the floor, and the grave gave up spirits to wander no more. Every man was judged by the words on a page, by the life that they lived in the previous age. Then the death and the Hades were cast in the lake, for the glory of God and for holiness' sake. If your name is not found in the book of the life, you are lost to the dark and the eternal strife. As the king takes the crown, every mountain will shake and the walls tumble down. With a voice like the thunder and eyes like the flame, every tongue will confess the weight of the name. From the first to the last, all the shadows must flee. In the silence of time, facing eternity, he is coming to reign and the world has to bow. There is no turning back from the weight of the now. You have a reputation for being alive, but you are cold. Wake up and strengthen what remains before it dies away. I have not found your deeds complete in the light of day. Remember what you received and heard and keep it fast. Repent before the shadow of the morning has been cast. If you do not wake, I will come like a thief in the night. You will not know the hour I arrived to dim your light. But a few in Sardis have not soiled their robes in the street. They will walk with me in white, for they are worthy and discreet. The one who conquers will be clothed in garments of the sun. I will never blot your name out when the race is finally run. To the one who has an ear, let him hear the Spirit speak. I hold the keys of David and I find the things you see. What I open, none can shut, and what I close, stay sealed. The authority of the throne is finally being revealed. I am the Amen, the faithful and the true witness tonight. The ruler of creation, stepping out into the light. To the angel in Philadelphia, I set an open door. I know you have a little strength, but I have so much more. You kept my word and never once denied my holy name. I will make the liars bow down low and face their shame, because you kept my call to patient endurance through the fire. I will keep you from the trial that makes the world a buyer. I am coming soon, so hold on tight to what you possess. Let no one take your crown or leave your spirit in distress. I will make you a pillar in the temple of my King, a name inscribed forever in the songs the angels sing. To the one who has an ear, let him hear the Spirit speak. I hold the keys of David and I find the things you see. What I open, none can shut, and what I close, stay sealed. The authority of the throne is finally being revealed. I am the Amen,
hot. I wish that you were one or the other, but you are not, because you are lukewarm. I will spit you from my mouth. You say you are rich and wealthy, from the north unto the south. You do not realize you are wretched and blind and poor. I counsel you to buy gold refined from my open door, white clothes to cover your shame, and salve to see the truth. Those whom I love I reprove and discipline since youth. Be zealous and repent, for I stand at the door and knock. If you hear my voice and open, I will come and clear the block. I will eat with you and you with me upon the golden floor. To the one who conquers I will give a throne forevermore.
Watch the sky fall like a scroll in the night. Static in the air, no more hiding from the light. The clouds are parting ways for the king on the throne, taking back the kingdom that he claims for his own. He's dressed in a robe dipped in blood and the flame, eyes like a fire, no one knows his secret name. Faithful and true, judging right from the wrong. We've been waiting for the silence to break into a song, but the melody is heavy, it's a weight on your chest. No more time for the weary, no more time for the rest. He's coming with the sword, coming with the iron rod, standing in the presence of the fury of God. For the Lord himself descends with a shout and a cry, with the voice of the archangel across the dark sky. With the trumpet of God, see the dead start to rise. You can't look away, you can't cover your eyes. You are witnessing a power that you cannot delay. The heavens and the earth are just melting away. He is King of all kings, he is Lord of all lords, riding out the ending with the sharpest of swords. I saw heaven opened up and a white horse appeared, the moment of the coming that the nations have feared. His head wears the crowns, many diadems of gold, the greatest of the stories that have ever been told. An army follows after, dressed in linen so white, riding through the shadows to the center of the light. Out of his mouth comes the sharp two-edged blade. Watch the kings of the valley as they start to feel afraid. Then we who are alive and remain in this place are caught up in the clouds just to look at his face, meeting in the air while the world stands still, bowing to the gravity of his holy will. For the Lord himself descends with a shout and a cry, with the voice of the archangel across the dark sky. With the trumpet of God, see the dead start to rise. You can't look away, you can't cover your eyes. You are witnessing a power that you cannot delay. The heavens and the earth are just melting away. He is King of all kings, he is Lord of all lords, writing out the ending with the sharpest of swords. No reaction left to give, just the weight of the sound as the holy feet of justice finally touch the ground. It's an announcement of the end, it's a terrifying grace. Every knee is hitting dirt as we look upon his face. He is King of kings, Lord of lords, reigning evermore, closing up the vision, locking every single door. I was standing by the river when the wind began to howl. A whirlwind from the north, a fire folding on itself, amber light within the center glowing like a molten throne. Four living shapes emerging, skin like polished bronze and stone. Each one is four faces looking everywhere at once. Human, lion, ox, and eagle moving through the cosmic hunt. Straight feet that sparkle like the surface of a burning shield. They don't turn when they are moving, everything is forced to yield. I am watching something ancient, something I cannot delay. The weight of every atom shifting in a brand new way. I am paralyzed in wonder, I am frozen in my skin as the heavens pull apart and let the heavy glory in. It's the wheel within the wheel, turning in the air, eyes upon the rims, watching everywhere. High and dreadful height, burning in the night. You can't run away from the overwhelming light. It's a heavy weight, it's a sobbing sound. When the spirit moves, they don't touch the ground. Every knee's weak, every heart is known. Underneath the crystal firmament, sapphire throne. Now the narrative is shifting, see the mechanism spin. Tall enough to touch the stars and deep enough to see your sin. Barrel colored circles filled with eyes and never close to sleep. Where the spirit goes, they follow secrets that the angels keep. Above their heads and expanse like a terrible crystal sheet. Overhead the sound of wings, like the ocean's rhythmic beat. Like the noise of an army, like the voice of the Most High. A command and notification written out across the sky. There is no room for a question, there is no place for a doubt. This is how the end begins and how the light is pouring out. Witnessing the blueprint of a power you can't comprehend. A kingdom with no border and a reign that has no end. We're within the wheel, turning in the air, eyes upon the rims, watching everywhere. High and dreadful height, burning in the night. You can't run away from the overwhelming light. It's a heavy weight, it's a sovereign sound. When the spirit moves, they don't touch the ground. Every knee's weak, every heart is known. Underneath the crystal firmament, the sapphire in the blood of firmament, there's a likeness of a sea. Sapphire stone and glowing metal, fire from the head to feet. Like a rainbow in the clouds upon a heavy rainy day. This is the appearance of the glory, take the breath away. When I saw it, I fell down, face against the dusty earth, feeling every ounce of what a human soul is truly worth. Which is nothing in the presence of the fire and the gold. This is not a story that a mortal should have ever told. But the voices like an iron bell ringing through the deep, waking up the spirits of the ones who were supposed to sleep. Stand upon your feet, son of man, and hear the word I bring. You are just a witness to the shadow of the King of Kings. See the wheels turning, eyes on the rim. Everything is silent, everything is in. You are witnessing the motion that you cannot ever stop. From the river in the valley to the mountain at the top. Heavy is the vision, heavy is the throne. You are not your own. You are not your own. I see the sapphire stone above the expanse, a throne of lapis lazuli in a steady dance. The man in linen moves through the wheeling fire, taking the burning coals to fulfill the desire of the one who commands the glory in the clouds. The court is filled with brightness while the world is bowed. Each wing is stretched and the sound is like the deep, a sovereign authority that never falls asleep. They move in four directions without a single turn, while the charcoal embers begin to glow and burn. It is the glory of the Lord above the threshold floor, a heavy presence knocking at the temple door. Eyes up on the wheels and eyes up on the wings, feel the holy weight of what the Spirit brings, commanding every shadow to vanish in the light. A terrifying vision in the middle of the night. Four faces looking forward through the spinning flame. No need to ask the power or to speak the name. The cherubim are lifting from the dusty ground, with the sound of many waters in the rhythmic pound. Their hands are human underneath the feather span, executing judgment on the schemes of man. The wheels within the wheels are turning perfectly, locked in the golden ratio for the eye to see. I watch the fire scatter over the city walls as the weight of the eternal echoes through the halls. It is the glory of the Lord above the threshold floor, a heavy presence knocking at the temple door. Eyes upon the wheels and eyes upon the wings, feel the holy weight of what the Spirit brings, commanding every shadow to vanish in the light, a terrifying vision in the middle of the night. Departure is a slow and a steady climb, transcending every limit of the space and time. The chariot is moving to the eastern gate, leaving behind the silence and the heavy fate. The spirit in the wheels is the spirit in the breath, a line between the living and the sting of death. Controlled and confident, the vision starts to fade, but I still feel the pressure of the choice we made. The glory stands above them as they take to flight, vanishing forever from the human side. Behold the wheels that turn within the wheel, the iron truth that no one can conceal. The glory moves and leaves the house behind, a sovereign peace for a troubled mind.
Wouldn't flow in the dry land, walking through the dust with a heavy heart and empty hands. You were searching for a signal in the static of the night, while the shadows grew around you and you lost a sense of light. But the table's being set now and the wine is pouring slow. Everything you planted in the sorrow starts to grow, while the world is out there starving in the cold and in the gray. You are leaning on the promise of a brand new kind of day. It is more than just a feeling, it is solid as a stone, a kingdom for the weary and a place to call your own. No more crying in the hallway, no more sleeping on the floor. You won't have to wonder if I'm knocking at your door. It is the long reset after years of holding breath. It is the light we found on the other side of death, like a river flowing over, like a mother's warm embrace. You will find your satisfaction in the quiet of this space. No more weeping in the city, no more fading in the sun. Everything is settled now, the journey in is done. Look at how the lions and the lambs are laying in the shade. Every single debt you ever owed has finally been paid. You will build yourself a house and you will live inside the wall, and you'll never have to worry when the evening shadow falls. I will answer every whisper before you even speak the word. Every silent prayer you offer has been recognized and heard. No more burying the children, no more laboring in vain. I am wiping off the memory of the legacy of pain. Can you feel the heavy pressure finally lifting off your chest? This is the eternal motion of a soul that found its rest. like a child upon the lap of a love that never ends, where the brokenness is over and the healing just begins. It is the long exhale after years of holding breath. It is the light we found on the other side of death, like a river flowing over, like a mother's warm embrace. You will find your satisfaction in the quiet of this space. No more weeping in the city, no more fading in the sun. Everything is settled now, the journey in is done. Creation is a garden where the predator is still. There is nothing left to hurt you on the holy quiet hill. The serpent eats the dust while we are feasting on the grain, and the joy is moving through you like a blood inside a vein. It is settled, it is over, it is finished, it is right. We are walking out of twilight into everlasting light. It is deep and it is heavy, but it's lighter than a feather. How we're woven in the fabric of the always and the ever. Just breathe into the silence, let the comfort take its hold. Everything I promised is a story being told. You are home now, you are safe now, you are finally complete. In the garden of the morning where the earth and heaven meet.
Why you stand so far away in the times of my despair? Why the wicked hunt the poor like they're caught up in a snare? They're boasting in their hearts, yeah, they're greedy for the gain, turning backs on every blessing, only bringing out the pain. They think you won't see it, they think you never care. Walking with a heavy pride, floating on the toxic air. Their mouths are full of cursing, lying tongues beneath the skin. They're waiting in the shadows just to let the darkness in. Arise, oh Lord, lift up your hand tonight. Don't forget the humble one searching for the light. He says within his heart that he'll never be moved, but the justice in the heavens is about to be proved. Lift up your hand, don't let the wicked win. Break the power of the pride and the weight of the sin. He crouches in the corner like a lion for the prey, taking down the helpless in a cold and bitter way. He thinks God has forgotten that he hides his holy face, but there ain't no hiding from the king of time and space. You've seen the mischief and the spite, you mark it with your hand. The fatherless are looking to the ruler of the land. You break the arm of evil till there's nothing left to find, searching through the darkness for the peace they left behind. Lord, you are the king forever, nations perish from the earth. You have heard the desire of the humble since their birth. You will strengthen every heart, you will incline your ear to judge the oppressed, so the world will feel the fear. No more man of the earth will strike terror in the street, when the humble and the broken find the mercy at your feet. Arise, arise, oh Lord, lift up your hand tonight. Don't forget the humble one searching for the light. He says within his heart that he'll never be moved, but the justice in the heavens is about to be proved. Lift up your hand, don't let the wicked win. Break the power of the pride and the weight of the sin. You see it all, even when the shadows fall. You're the king of the land, with the justice in your head. No more fear in the dark, you put the light inside the
Static in the air, yeah. The signal is fading now. They whisper in the dark, there's nobody watching now. heart like a hollow shell, echo in a quiet doubt. They roam the concrete jungle while the sun is going down. Corruption in the marrow, yeah. The bone is turning gray. Every step they take is leading further from the light of day. There is no one doing good, no one walking in the way. Just the sound of heavy breathing in a world of disarray. Heaven looking down from the balcony of clouds, searching for a soul that isn't lost inside the crowds. Is there anyone who knows? Is there anyone who sees? Or are we just a collection of the hungry and the weak? Every heart is turned away, yeah, the water's running cold, trading in the silver for a story never told. Do they have no knowledge, all these workers of the night, eating up my people like the bread they hold so tight? They never called a name, never look into the height, living in a fever dream, blinded by the neon light. But there they are in terror, where the silence meets the bone. For the righteous have a shadow, and they never walk alone. You might mock the poor man's plan, leave him standing in the rain, but his refuge is the sovereign, yeah, he's washing off the stain. Oh, that salvation will come drifting from the hill, to settle like the morning dew, quiet and so still. When the captives find their freedom and the river starts to fill, Jacob will be dancing while the world is standing still. Israel rejoicing in the rhythm of the wheel. Heaven looking down from the balcony of clouds, searching for a soul that isn't lost inside the crowds. Is there anyone who knows? Is there anyone who seeks? Or are we just a collection of the hungry and the weak? Every heart is turned away, yeah, the water's running cold, trading in the silver for a story never told. Restoration in the valley, light across the floor. We aren't hiding in the shadows of the ego anymore. Just a deep bass thumping through the open temple door, waiting for the spirit, yeah, we're waiting for the pour. Let the joy begin to rise, let the people find the shore.
I see the throne through the smoke of the ages, a heavy scroll with the 7 sealed pages. No man on earth or beneath has the worth to break the wax and give the new world its birth. The silence is weighing like iron on bone, until the elder speaks truth from the throne. Dry your eyes, for the root has prevailed. The mystery of ages is finally unveiled. He is the lion and he is the lamb, the great uncreated, the great I am. Power and riches and wisdom and might, crushing the darkness and claiming the light. Fear in the marrow and awe in the breath. He holds the keys to the kingdom of death. Look at the scars on the skin of the king. Hear how the thousands of thousands will sing. Golden bowls filled with the prayers of the saints, a picture of glory that no artist paints. Every creature in heaven and under the sea is bending the neck and is bowing the knee. He takes the book with a hand made of gold, watching the judgment of heaven unfold. He is the lion and he is the lamb, yeah. The great uncreated, the great I am, yeah. Power and riches and wisdom and might, crushing the darkness and claiming the light. Fear in the marrow, and awe in the breath. He holds the keys to the kingdom of death. This is the moment the cosmos stood still, bending the universe under his will. White robes are washing in blood of the sun. The war is decided, the battle is won. No more debating the price of the soul. He is the master in total control. Step to the altar and look at the flame. Holy and terrible is his great name. He is the lion and he is the lamb, the great uncreated, the great I am. Power and riches and wisdom and might, crushing the darkness and claiming the light. Fear in the marrow and awe in the breath. He holds the keys to the kingdom of death. 7 eyes watching the path that you tread. 7 spirits moving where angels won't head. Blessing and honor and glory be his. This is the ending, and this is what is.